Hello everyone, in this tutorial I'll be showing you how to create a free online store with Google Sites that accept payments. As a complete beginner, I'll be showing you step by step how to directly link to PayPal and other payment providers. First, Google Sites is a platform that allows us to create free websites, and also it hosts the free website for us as long as possible. It's completely free. So all you'll need to do is type in sites.google.com, and once on this page, all you have to do, if you want, you can select any one of these templates, or you could tap on blank. For this example, I will select blank. After selecting blank, you can add your site name at the top right here in the top left hand corner, and you can also add your page title right here. So for this example, I'll simply name this page Home. Once you have done that, you're going to go down to the bottom right here, and from here you'll be able to add different templates. So for example, if you would like to add a content box, all you have to do is go over to the right hand column and you could select content box, and you can see that a content box has been added right here. And for this example, I'm going to tap right here where you see the plus, and then I'm going to upload an image. So I'll simply tap on upload, as I'm going to be uploading the product that I will be selling. And for this example, I will be selling a bracelet. So let me quickly go into downloads, and I'm going to find the bracelet pic. So I'll add the first picture right here, and you can see the picture right here. Then you'll see friendship bracelet. After adding friendship bracelet, you can also add a description right here if you want, and then you could also add another image, and you can continue doing this so you can list out your different products. And by the way, with Google Sites, you are able to add videos and so on. Also, if you would like to add your social links, which more than likely you will want to do that, you could simply tap on the section that you would like to add the social link, and you could drag it right there. So all you have to do is simply tap on social link. Then from here you could paste in, for example, your Facebook link if you want, and you can also add the icon. After you're finished adding your social link, what I would recommend next you do to set up the payment plan, all you have to do is go into PayPal. So you want to go into PayPal and you're going to create an account if you don't already have an account. If you do have a PayPal account, all you have to do is tap on login in the top right hand corner. After selecting login, you'll be redirected to the summary page. Once on the summary page, what I want you to do is go over to the top right hand corner, and you're going to select the settings cog. And after selecting the settings cog, you'll be redirected to the settings page, as you can see right here. And once on the settings page, I want you to select seller tools from the top right hand menu option. After selecting seller tools, you'll be redirected to this page. And from here, all you have to do is scroll down, and right where you see PayPal buttons, create and manage secure buttons for your customers to add items to their carts, you're going to tap on manage. After selecting manage, you can scroll down and you'll see the different options. So you have the smart buttons right here that give customers the option to pay with PayPal and major credit cards and debit cards on almost any device. You also have this option that makes it easy to buy one or more of a single item. And you have this option also, sell multiple items with one payment button. And you can also add a donate button if you want. For this example, I'll be using the smart button. So after selecting the smart button, you'll be redirected to this page, and you can see here button type. You can select fixed price, you can select single, select list, or variable price. I'll select fixed price. Then you can add an item description, After you have added the item description, you can put the item price right here, and you can also add the shipping fee if you are shipping a physical product. For example, the bracelet that I'm selling, so I could put the shipping fee right there. After you're finished with that, you would scroll down and you will see button style. You can choose from numerous button styles, and you can also edit the color of the button style. Once you have done with this, you can also tap on button text. So if you don't want to just leave it at PayPal, you could simply select checkout, or you could tap on buy now. After doing that, I'm going to scroll back up, and all you have to do is tap on copy code. Once you have copied the code, you are going to go back into Google Sites. Okay, so after copying the code, you are going to go back onto Google Sites. And what I want you to do next is you are going to go over to the right hand menu option. And from here, you are going to find the settings to add the code. So what I want you to do, you are going to see embedded. You are going to simply tap on embed right here. Then from here, you will see by URL, but you are going to select embed code. After selecting embed code, you are going to paste the code that we have copied from PayPal, and you are going to tap on next. Then give it a few seconds, and you can see how the button looks right there. Then you are going to tap on insert. Now that we have selected insert, you can see the button right there. And by the way, you can drag the button. So let's say we want to put it right beside our bracelet right here. We can put it right there, as you can see here. So you can set it up, as you can see right here. So here is the bracelet. So here is the bracelet, and here is the name of the bracelet, and then the customer will be able to tap on buy now to purchase the bracelet. What you can also do is you could create a specific product page. So let's say, for example, we want to create a product page. To do that, all you have to do is go over to pages on the right hand column right here. Then you are going to tap on plus, and you will see new page. So you are going to tap on new page. Then you'll see page name, and we are going to type in bracelet 1. Then tap on done. After you have done this, now you are going to tap on insert. And once you have selected insert, what you are going to do next, you are going to simply tap on content blocks. Then we are going to tap on the plus, as we are going to add the image. So we'll tap on select image. And let me select an image real quick. Let me go back. Tap on the plus and select upload. Then I'll tap on the image to add the bracelet again. After you have added the bracelet, now if you would like to add the button, all you have to do is go over to the right hand menu option again. Then from here, you could tap on button. And once you have selected button, you could type in buy now. Then right where you see link, you could link it back to the home page, which gives them the option to select PayPal. So you'll tap on insert right there. So once they select buy now, they'll be redirected to the PayPal page and be able to purchase. And you can also move the buy now button and place it right here. And that's it. Another option that you can also do, if you would like to select another payment option, what I would recommend you do is go onto Stripe. And setting up a Stripe account is quite easy. All you have to do is enter your name and email address and create a password. Once you're on your Stripe dashboard, which will look just like this, what I want you to do is go over to the top menu option, and you're going to select products. Once you have selected products, you're going to tap on add product. And after tapping on add product, you can put the name of the product right here. So for this example, remember I'm using a bracelet. So I'll type in bracelet. Then you are going to tap on upload to upload the image of the bracelet. So I'll upload the image real quick. Once you have done that, you can add a description if you want. Then you are going to scroll down. You can select additional options, and from here you can add statement description, unit label, and also add meta tag if you want. You can also set up a featured list. Then you are going to scroll down and you will see pricing details, and from here you can select standard pricing, package pricing, volume pricing. For this example, I'll select standard pricing, and you can type in the price that you want to sell the item for, and you can choose whether you want it recurring or one time, and you can also add more currencies if you want. Then you can tap on additional options, and you will see price description. You can add that, or you can add another price if you want. Once you are finished, you are going to tap on save product from the top right hand menu option, and just give it a few seconds to save. After you have saved the product, you will see an example right here of how it looks, how the page will look. And you can see right there, that's how it will look. All you'll have to do is simply copy this page and paste it back in Google Sites, and then the person will be able to see the product and purchase. And you can also tap on create payment link right here, and from here you can see a preview of how it will look. This looks good. And you can also select the options from the left hand menu option. Collect tax automatically, collect customer addresses if you want, and you can scroll down and you can look on the advanced options, and you can also add another product if you want. Once it is to your liking, you'll tap on create link in the top right hand menu option right here. So I'll tap on create link and give it a few seconds. You have created your first link to charge your customers, activate payments by verifying your business and connecting your bank account. So I would have to do that, but you can see the link right here. So all I would have to do is simply copy the link. Once I've copied the link, all I'll have to do is simply go back into Google Sites, and let's say for example I want to start a fresh page just for this example's sake. So let me go back to pages and go back to the home page, and then I'll show you how to add the link. Once on the home page, all you'll have to do is select insert. Then after selecting insert, from here you'll be able to paste the link. So you could simply tap on embed right here, or you could tap on content box. For this example, I'll select embed. After selecting embed, all you have to do is paste the link that you have copied. Give it a few seconds, and then you can see right here whole page, and you're going to tap on insert, and you can see right here is the product page. Just give it a few seconds to load up. Doesn't normally take this long. Just give it a few seconds, but this will be the page that the person can go on, or your customers can go on to make a purchase. Hope you found this video helpful and informative. If you did, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe.